so-called flying saucers.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. It's rotating.
Welcome to Kill the Stigma. So yeah, I'm walking right now. Basically, there's drones in Minnesota, guys. I was skeptical because I heard reports on Disclosure Tonight that there was this guy, and he looked scared. He didn't look like he was into this topic. It was all new for him. And he seemed very authentic, but he's like, we're seeing these things every night for the last, I don't know how much. I was last week on Disclosure Tonight by Thomas Fessler. He's doing a pretty good job covering the story, actually. So, you guys, if you guys want to follow this, go check out his channel. Then, I saw them yesterday. And I saw a lot of them. Now, unfortunately, the best sighting that I had, my phone was dead. It had nothing to do with it's not like I took my phone out and the battery died because of the UAP. Like, you know, we've heard reports of drones having that issue. That's not what happened. What happened was that my phone died because it doesn't matter. Basically, my mom left an old iPhone charger and it wasn't working, and I thought it was. And my phone died literally 5 minutes before I saw the drones. Now, these are very interesting, guys. It's very interesting. And by the way, I apologize for walking. I'm just, my kids are upstairs in the room real quick, so I figured I'd do this really fast. Yeah, just really quick, do this on the fly because it's important, because this is not a New Jersey thing. It is not a New Jersey. It's not a New York thing. It's all over, okay? Like, I never thought I would see these drones, and I saw them. And the thing is that when I saw these things, I knew they were drones. I knew they were what we were talking about, because the first one had almost like what looked like Christmas lights under it. They were completely silent, and it was like 4 in a line, and it was like almost perfectly lined, like, you know, the distance. And they were just coming slowly, very slowly, guys, very slowly. They were just coming quiet, no sound at all. So I'm like, damn, I wish I had a phone. But I saw more stuff during the night. Unfortunately, guys, I was very excited, and I said a lot of F-bombs. It's kind of embarrassing to put my video there, so I don't know. I'll show you what I can, but I was with a friend, and she's totally a skeptic. She's not into any of this stuff, but she was baffled. I wish I could have played the whole video, but I don't know. The algorithm's gonna kill me if I do that, I think. So I'll show you what I got anyway. I'll show you one video that I was able to take, and then one more thing. These drones all look different. All of them look different, and it's weird because they do kind of look like man-made. The one I saw with my friend, it looked super anomalous from far away, and then when I got close to it, it literally looked like that picture that's been around from, like, I think even Green Street posted, oh, they're posting pictures of planes. It looked just like that. When I was under it, I did like this driving. It looked like a mini plane all of a sudden. I don't know. Let's see what I can show you here. But before that, let's listen to Lou Elizondo talk about, basically, he's talking about, I've been talking about this. He did write a book called Imminent, which means about to happen. Guys, honestly, we got very little options here. We have Project freaking Bluebeam. I like it more like this, honestly. But so, for those conspiracy people out there, I want to say please do your research. Learn about how important decisions work. Learn about resources, funding, how many people you would need to convince, chain of command. Please learn about that, please. Political risk, please. Please learn about that instead of just throwing out there. And then just because, but we could have that technology. Okay, we could have that technology. Does that mean that just because we're doing this? Please think a little bit. Please, guys. Just when you have those ideas, try to validate them, please. That's all I ask. But here's Luis Honda saying, like, hey, I called this, and I'm going to show you my videos.
This conversation is going to happen no matter what, whether the administration wants it to or not. We're here now. So trying to put the cat back in the bag and pretending like there's not a drone issue, I think is probably the worst thing that you could do right now at this point if you were somebody in the administration.
You've got to admit, Lou, this must feel good. It must be vindicating for you to see all the things that you've been warning about coming home to roost on the current administration.
Wow. I would encourage you and your colleagues in the media to continue to pursue this topic, because I think you're going to find that whatever this winds up being could wind up being something truly paradigm changing in the way we look at things from a national security perspective.
Now you've got me excited. Lou Elizondo, thanks for joining Reality Check. We'll speak to you again soon.
My honor, privilege. Thank you as always.
Now, so this is important what he said there. This information is going to be paradigm shifting. I encourage you people to keep doing the work you're doing. If I had to guess, what that means is the information that's going to come out, and Lou Elizondo is very confident that disclosure is coming. And last time, my last episode, I went with the crazy theory about covert agreements that's super uncomfortable to talk about. And honestly, I don't think that's what's going on, why Biden didn't talk about it. No, that's not. Honestly, Biden, I think, he just wants to hand this to Trump. He doesn't want to deal with it, but there could be some revelations that literally affect, not affect, but like, it could help explain the human's place in the universe. Is that a positive thing or a negative thing? We don't know. But what Lou said there to me sounds like he's saying, don't get turned off, because the information that's coming could be paradigm shifting. And he said this to a few people already. Please keep doing what you're doing, because whatever the truth is, and I can guarantee you with 100%, it's going to be strange and unbelievable. And there's a lot of people out there that like to stay nuts and bolts and rational. This topic gets weird. It's going to get weird, and it's here. It's here. I don't have the evidence, but I'm telling you, these drones, even though they don't look like your typical UFOs, they're weird. They are anomalous. They are anomalous for sure, and I don't think that a foreign adversary is behind it. I don't think it's our own government. I don't think there's a false flag. What I said about conspiracies earlier, about researching, is very important, because the only reason I was able to validate the UFO cover-up conspiracy is because I did my research, and it's all over. There's so much information proving that indeed it is. I don't see that with Project Bluebeam, guys. I just don't. I don't see it. Like I said, these things are happening all over the world, not just the United States. So I encourage people to research the capabilities, what you would need to pull that off, and why. And keep in mind, you're dealing now with people high up in the government that you're screwing them over. So this better be successful, whoever's behind this, or you're gonna be I don't know. I'm just sure that it's not us. So now let's get to what I saw. In Minnesota, the exact drones, I'm positive it's the drones that everybody's been talking about. They all look different, like I said. These ones were silent. One had Christmas lights. I wish I would have caught that on tape. And I'm gonna mute the videos. I was cursing a lot on one of them, so I apologize for that. I wish I could show it to you, but it was too much. It was embarrassing. I was kind of in the heat of the moment. It's also cool because I was with a friend and she's a skeptic, and she was like weirded out, and like she's like, what? Like, you know what I mean? So I wish I could include that, but I was just dropping F-bombs like crazy because I'm like, I'm like, yeah, you hear stuff, you know, but like they're in Jersey. Like I wasn't thinking that I was gonna see this in my state. It's different when you see it, you know what I mean? And they were all over. I can't say I saw hundreds, but I saw a lot of these things, guys. Like, I can't be positive on all of them. I was very aware, but it's kind of really easy to say, oh, that's a plane. You know, you can just tell, right? But then, anyway, let me show you what I was able to catch. Unfortunately, I didn't catch the best one, but here's what I got. Fucking quiet. God damn it, man. Fuck, that's weird, dude. Mystery drones. There's like, they're all over New Jersey, and I saw 4 of them earlier going in the line. That's exactly it. That was the
Dude, it's funny you say that because they've posted like a new video, and I was, yeah, so excited.
Fucking, I want to see if I need to fucking film this dude.
Do you want me to
So I just left some of my F-bombs there, and then I edited the rest. There was nothing to see afterwards. I gave the phone to her because I was driving. She's like, let me do it. She didn't do a good job. The conversation was interesting because she's like, but it's so silent, you know, like, or whatever. And it's always good when you're with somebody that's not into this topic. Seeing, right? Like, talking about, like, being a little bit puzzled. So that was cool. But, yeah, anyway, guys. Stay safe out there. No fear, but be prepared. Because paradigm shifting information, what does that mean? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And is it for the best or for the worse? Listen, guys, I don't want to sell fear. That's not what I want to do. But I do want to say that whenever an advanced civilization contacts a less advanced civilization, it usually doesn't go well for the less advanced civilization. So, how do we handle this? We need to... I don't know, because I'm not... Listen, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I do know that over 180 cattle disappeared. That is a little bit spooky. I wonder how those cows are doing. I don't want to get too dark, but I do know that when the topics get a little bit darker, like people that you don't see them again, I don't even want to say that, but you can think about what they do to cattle that could happen to other species, right? And I know that's a fact. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole, but like, that's too much for me. But I do know it's a reality. So here's my hypothesis, and my hypothesis is that this non-human intelligence has different opinions and values of humanity. Some are good, some are bad, and they don't agree. They do not agree. We've been getting a lot of reports of these things having problems with each other, and always debunkers are out there working on steroids, and even people in the community. Oh man, I apologize for this music, guys, in the background. But so we need to be careful, and there's rumors out there that I take with a grain of salt, you know, but I've been seeing a lot of reports of UAP having issues with another and UAPs crashing and all that. In Jersey, there's been a few. So I wonder what they're fighting about, if they are fighting indeed, right? So it's interesting. So we got to be prepared, but we can't panic. So stay safe out there, guys. Love y'all. I apologize for my low quality video today, like on the fly. I just had to do something. I've had a kind of a crazy week. I didn't have much time. So I felt like I needed to post something, and this is the way I did it. Anyway, God bless y'all. Take care.